back to another exciting episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Courtyard, where today we'll be going into the coves with a bit of an oddball party. Again, lots and lots and lots of houndies, as well as a flagellant as well. I've been really liking this party mix into the dungeon. We bring Murdak, who is currently not in the sanitarium, who's equipped for both damage and healing, as well as some stress transference. Bellicott the Houndmaster, Sydney the Houndmaster, and Pippery the Houndmaster, two of these guys rocking the curse, as you can see, and there's a mix of trinkets in place to increase the dodge of the houndies, as well as give other benefits, and the flagellant, who's currently wasting with Crimson Curse, is just bringing along some support-based items, increasing his HP and stress, as well as food consumption, as well as the Ancestor's Lantern to give me a better chance of surprising in every gosh darn round. Now, with that all said and that all done, it's time to provision up and get in there. Reason why we're choosing the Cove-based mission is because the rewards in the Warren missions aren't that entertaining, and I don't need to hurry to unlock this boss because I need to unlock all these bosses here, as well as increase my infestation level to high so I can start collecting invitations. Let's provision up and make sure that we're ready for things. We'll bring along a full stack of blood, just because we will probably need it for them. Lots and lots of dog treats for us to get rid of as soon as humanly possible. Into the dungeon, though, we'll be bringing along, probably it's a long, so 2 stacks of food and 4 should be plenty. We'll bring along 2 stacks of torches. Any more than that is probably going to be overkill yet again, because we're going to the coves. We'll bring along some medicinal herbs, but 4 should be plenty. A couple of skeleton keys and a full stack of shovels at the absolute least. Everything else can be left behind, and it's time to embark in and get things going. While things are loading up, just want to thank you guys, as always, for stopping by. I know that the vast majority of people that are actually seeing these videos quite late into my playlist are people that are already subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. It's great having some company along for the adventures. I want to particularly thank a couple of subscribers who have given me some really, really well thought through comments about my trinket usage and party mixes. So you know who I'm talking to here. Thank you very much, dude. You are very welcome to give me as much feedback as you like.
They must be flushed out.
Now, because we're already wasting, we'll drop 1 blood onto Murdak straight away. We'll have a quick look as well at the dungeon layout, and this is literally the worst of all possible worlds. Oh, so we have to go all the way down and then all the way back. The question is, which is the shortest route? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to double back on, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's the Southwards Passage that we're following, because what I've learned is that you have a higher chance for a food check when you're doubling back, so we want to limit our doubling back as much as possible. We will leave that fish behind so we can actually collect some food later down the line, because I've got a feeling it's going to be very necessary. Who's got the highest stress right now? It's going to be Bellicott. Let's get you disarming and reducing your stress as well. Do a quick check to make sure you have your stun active. Yes, you do. Great, let's carry on and get in there. Now, this dungeon may test our torch supplies somewhat, given the length of it, but again, since we only use up 1 torch per square, when we're doubling back, it's less to worry about. Entirely. Free torch, do not mind. Citrine I'll probably drop. Again, that gold is largely irrelevant. Great dodge in the trap as well, so we don't take any damage or negative consequences from that. No sorry, Bob. Carrying things through, another unexplored room. Haven't been lucky with the explorers, and we have a Squiffy Ghast to deal with. Opening strike is going to be with Murdak the Flagellant. Let's have a quick look through. We have a champion, a piranha, and a ghast. Who can we get the best damage spread on? Again, like, your protection is really, really high, Mr. Champion, and that's going to be a potential problem, but we can debuff your protection quite easily. This piranha is always going to be causing problems for me, and we have a pretty good chance to hit that piranha. Look, I'm going to start focusing up on... No, I'm going to start by focusing up on Piranha and then Ghast. Okay, that's my call. 5 damage taken, and that's a bleed resist right there. Even though he had the lowest bleed resist of the mix, we'll drop a target whistle down on the Ghast though, because I want to be avoiding as much of his party-based stress damage, and we should have the speed on them. Nope, not quite. Maddening Shanty goes down. It's a dodge though, and this guy's in the front ranks, easily placed for me to get some kills in. Great dodges all around through the Houndmaster group. Let's start getting some damage done. 17 damage taken, no bleed though, unfortunately, because his resist is insanely high. That's why I want to drop a mark on him. 24 damage, very robust there, and a stumbling scratch on the... Nope, nothing takes. Absolutely nothing takes. Barnacle Barrier, that's going to cause me some problems, more than likely. But just going to have to live with that, unfortunately. Looking at things through here, there's no point in me dropping some damage on the Squiffy Ghast. The bleed resist is way too high on this champion, so let's whale down on this cultist champion rather than the pelagic champion, and that bleed does take, very, very fortunately. We're going to get a target whistle going on this champion just to debuff his prot, I think. We're going to have to probably drop that a couple of times to get him susceptible, but fortunately his debuff resistance is only 55%, which means we have a decent chance to do some damage. 8 to 15 damage is the possibility. Let's try and reduce his prot even further if it takes. Yes, it does. Alright, so he's going to be very squishy from here on out. 18 damage, a very good start on him. Unfortunately, we are spreading our damage evenly across everyone, which is a real problem. But we get a quadruple dodge in place, which, as we all know, is the best of all available dodges. Oh my god, we are getting so lucky. RNGesus is smiling on us. We'll have to sacrifice a virgin in his honor. And just as I'm mentioning that, we take an epic strike. 20 damage up to Cestus, comes down. 10 damage as well. We're going to probably have to spend a couple of turns healing up just to keep things on the straight and narrow. That Ghast is still guarded, so we'll drop some damage instead on the champion. 17 damage taken, 16 HP left to go. Gonna need to probably spend a few turns doing other things, though, considering our options carefully. For a remote chance of actually getting a kill on this champion, so let's take that. Oh, there we go. Beautiful hit there. Crit for 17, and damage, and stress damage reduces across the board. Let's keep the attacks coming on this champion. Done, he's taken care of, so it's just the Piranha and the Ghast to worry about. Seaward Slash, that's fine. You can damage my Flagellant till the cows come home. I love the damage. In fact, I need the damage for healing. So, with that all said and done, let's try and take out this Ghast. Done. And let's faff things away until the Flagellant can get a strike in. Redeem. Done. Very nicely handled. Everyone is healed up very, very handily. That debuff I'm not concerned with one iota. And while I could debuff this Piranha, well, actually, let's just drop a mark. Let's drop a mark. Let's drop a mark regardless. It's going to amp out our damage nicely. There'll be some synergies there for us to all play with. Seaward Slash goes down. 19 damage taken. My god, we're looking very squishy. Very, very squishy indeed. This could be a kill. Damn it. I did not want that to be a kill. Alright, who isn't rocking a... Yeah, that's fine. Can't do anything with these. Should have used some Hound Streets. Let's get some healing in to compensate for that bleed that's going to come through. Unlock this heirloom chest and see what we have in store. Okay, busts we need. Sorry, crests we always need. Deeds we need. Busts we can live without for the moment, and let's carry on. Get some scouting coming through this time around, which is very, very handy. We have a... Yep. Something to loot there, and it's a map which could come in very handy, especially since the dungeon has yet to be explored. We seem to be getting some fairly bad luck with scouting. An obstacle to clear.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Now I'm getting a bit worried about Bellicott. I can't really feed him up anymore. Let's see what this combat has in store for us, and we might be able to faff a few turns. Fortunately, get a surprise, which is absolutely fabulous. Gonna probably start opening things up with some spread damage on, yeah, this infamous Fusilier, who is the weakest of the lot. 10 damage taken plus 6 bleed, not too shabby. Can probably take him out before he has a chance to take a turn, which is fine by me. Right, that's one less enemy action. Definitely drop a heal here because we so definitely need it. And let's get a target whistle going on this Brigand Hunter, who has a chance to do us some really substantial damage. Okay, prot reduced, not that necessarily has any effect. Blanket Fire goes down. Oh, it's terrible strike, and debuffs spread across the board. Slice and dice on the front two ranks. 9 and 9. I'm getting worried about Death's Door, but fortunately it's like, nope. Oh, thank you, Dodge. Okay, so the Flagellant's definitely running a heal in the early rounds. There we go. Heal up, Bellicott. Heal up. Oh, that is nasty. And just keep going as well, because you're in the front two ranks, and those cutthroats really like taking out the front ranks. Hound's Rush, back row, almost a kill. No bleed, unfortunately, so we're going to have to invest another turn in making sure that he can't do another insane damage spread attack of doom. Shank on the front ranks, 13 damage taken, not worried. I can just keep healing up forever. There we go, that's fine. I'm going to be running some exsanguination in no time at all. That's for show. Now, looking at the next course of action for us to take, I'm probably going to drop a target whistle on second position just to reduce his prot and also give me some amplified damage. Hound's Rush, that's not quite a kill. Again, it seems like it's going to take us a lot of pain to get these guys deaded, but that is life. Flagellant somehow has the last turn in chain, but that's okay. 8 damage taken and a bleed as well. That's somewhat concerning, but we should be fine. In fact, I might just do a double redeem. How about that? Wow! Crit for 36. Very nice heal, even if it is absolute overkill. Still have quite a bit of bleeding to worry about, and no bandages to boot on any of these guys. Chance of stun isn't too bad, but we'll mark this guy instead just to weaken him up, reduce his prot, get the mark going, and make everyone else more effective. 23 damage, 2 damage. And he's already dead. He is dead. That is fine. I'm not gonna give you the blood until... I'm not gonna feed you until you're craving. Until you're wasting. I'm not gonna feed you until you're wasting. In the meantime, that was a super duper heal. This chappie is dead, and we are looking fine. Right, this guy is rocking the Crimson Curse. We may as well buff you up. Keep forgetting to use dog treats. Definitely need to do that in the next round of combat. In fact, we have one coming right here. We are in Radiant Light, so we're looking fine. We've got a bunch of nasty seagoing creatures for ourselves to worry about. Let's start using dog treats. Alright, not going to bother with a mark just at the second. What I will do though is make sure I focus down on that thrall. 18 damage taken. It's going to take more than one strike to take him out, unfortunately. Let's dog treat up again to make sure that we're freeing up inventory space and maximizing our damage potential. Okay, so at least we don't have to deal with a giant explosion taking us all out. A little bit of bleed still coming on little Mr. Flagellant. Who has the best chance to bleed? Well, it's rubbish on everyone. Let's start on the Piranha. 3 damage taken. That debuff should kick in, so now at least he's down to 62. Bonanza. Let's drop a mark on the Ghast. Let's drop a mark on the Champion, because we know the Champion's going to be doing guard on somebody, so we may as well preemptively reduce his protection. Seaward Slash goes down. Great dodge there. Maddening Shanty. Lovely dodge once again, and we're all in a great place to do whatever kind of damage that we want to do. His protection is elevated. He's on 45 now, so we can double mark him, or we can start focusing down on the Ghast. Both of them are a good call. Let's drop a mark on the Ghast and just start getting some damage done to him, because he isn't being guarded and he is a high threat unit. 42 damage. That is not too shabby at all. Let's follow things on for a kill. Nicely done, and just 2 enemies left to go. Seaward Slash goes down. 15 damage taken, and given the general state of health and life, I'm going to be probably doing a Exsanguinate if we live. Oh, if we live. No, bleed. Do not die from death. Oh, okay. Sorry for the shouting. Wow. That's my first casualty in a while. I'm not thrilled with that. I'm not sure how tenable this this long dungeon is now, but we have to survive this combat to get all of our trinkets back. Damn, alright, let's do what we can, I guess. Chance to stun is very low. Let's continually reduce your protection if we can. Yep, down to 15. Oh, I can't believe Murdak died. Oh my god, the damage! I was getting too cocky. Alright, let's try for the stun if we can. That takes. That's something at least. Hopefully go for the kill now. Nope. Oh well, he's dead one way or the other. Oh my gosh. Not going well, guys. Not going well. And they keep focusing down in the front rank. 16 damage taken, and he's going to be on death's door in like a moment. Hopefully you get the first action in. You do not. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Let's do a stress heal. Oh my god. Okay, lick wounds, lick wounds, lick. Oh, I can't. I'm out of position. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, this has not gone well. Alright, well, let's pick up the Ancestors' trinkets regardless. Blood Charm. Meh. Okay, eat. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to work. I'm not sure this is going to work at all. Let's just do our best, I guess.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Yeah, let's just... We know we're calling time on this. We know we aren't going any further. I'm going to have to quit out of this. This is just nuts. Wow. I'm going to camp here. Gonna have a feast. Of course you freak out about that.
Against the coming horrors.
Wound care, prevent ambush. Wound care. Wound care. Stress reduction. Alright, that's... I'm not sure it's even worth carrying on.
Blazing star is born.
I'm not sure it's even worth carrying on. I'm not sure I can actually take out things, especially with giant crabs. Yeah, I'm gonna flee. I'm gonna abandon quest. I can't believe I lost someone.
You will endure this loss and learn from it.
So I covered my costs. Probably gonna pick up some very, very nasty. Yeah, the org. That needs curing. The yips. Yeah, that needs curing. Fear of beasts. That sucks. And Cove Tactician. Wow. That was a really bad round of combat.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
That just sucked. Wow. Okay, so I'm humbled. Obviously, we've had some cures and quirks removed. Not going to really be too focused on that at this stage. Yeah, let's honor our fallen Murdak. Well, you weren't named, so that's something. Still remote chances for someone to be resurrected, but if anyone gets resurrected, it's probably going to be Sarah, because I think it would be funny to have Sarah and Sarah too. In terms of the stagecoach, we've got a few guys that may or may not be useful. Again, we don't really have a party that we can make up of lower levels, but let's just consider our choices here. I could pick up a level 3... Oh my god, what do you have? Obsessed with self-worship, Altard, Diurnal, Guilty Conscience, Ruins Phobe. Alright, so, yeah. Courtney, you are a superior
He will be
person.
Still at the end.
I have some cures to make, I have a whole bunch of stuff to do, and I have to really consider whether I've... Yeah, like, screwed up horribly there. Am I brave enough to go back into the cove instantly to try and... Oh, that is a good Houndmasters item. I might need to actually, like, bring a more traditional party rather than being silly and bringing all Houndmasters. Wow, okay, well, anyway, I'm sorry, guys. That was a bit of a quiet episode and a bit of a short one as well. You know what, actually, I might just make this double header. Let's do the fixing up. Let's actually put together an hour of content regardless. Wow, that really didn't work out for me at all. Bellicott. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the org on you. Thank you kindly. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Done. Sydney. Yep, let's get rid of the yips because the yips do suck. Less accuracy is always worse accuracy. Fear of beasts. I'm going to leave you the hell alone for the moment. Melee skills, negative 3%. We can get rid of that on Bosk. Yep. No one else has any really negative quirks from memory. Winded sucks. Yeah, let's take care of that. Do we have anyone else with any diseases? I'm thinking the answer is going to be negatory. It is. Okay. Got our heals in. I cannot believe I suffered a casualty there. It was just so random. Okay, well at least we got our curios back. Let's quirks back, sorry. Let's go back into embarkation. Let's try and do a short cove run rather than a long. Again, I could use the deeds to unlock quite a few things. Gonna probably bring along a strong front position hitter, a good support unit in position to an occultist and a obelisk. Those are a pretty good combo. Gonna have to think about where my synergies lie. You have a complementary thing for Mark, you don't. It's a short round, so we're not going to have too much. Actually, let's bring out a Highwayman. I haven't used a Highwayman in ages. I haven't used a Highman in ages. Let's do that. Okay, that's a pretty good party mix. Everyone's got 4 camping abilities unlocked. Yes, and I'm satisfied with them. Let's start choosing some trinkets. Extra prot, extra HP, less death blow resistance. Yeah, I can take the chance on that. We can complement that. What's your skills are all melee based. So let's bring along a buff to melee skills. Your attacks are all range based. Well, the ones that I care about the most being point blank shot. Actually, no, you're pretty mixed. Let's think about other things. Let's amp your dodge. Do a quick run through. Might be that dodge is best placed on the back ranks as well, with a more moderate dodge on the occultist. Where is Wilbur's flag? Wilbur's flag. Where did I put you? There you are. Done. You have a buff on your abilities for goes against marked. Yeah, it's not an amazing buff though, so that's fine to leave off. We'll bring Ancestor's Lantern here, or should we bring a Death Blow Resist increase? Yeah, I think giving you some extra life will be useful. And you're already pretty tanky as far as these things go. So let's give you extra damage. Well, you are all ranged all the time. And marked. Alright, let's give you extra range, accuracy, speed, and stress. I'm sort of satisfied with that. I haven't thought that through incredibly well, but I hope that's going to work out well. No one's rocking the curse, so let's just provision up and get in there. It is just a short map from memory. Probably have all the food we need, but we'll just top that up ever so slightly. We'll bring along, a couple of bandages. Bring along 2 keys, 2 shovels, stack of torches. Way too many medicinal herbs there. That should be plenty. Got shovels. Not going to worry about holy water. Not going to worry about laudanum. That feels fine to me. Let's get in and see what we have. Wow, that last round was. I did not see that kill coming. They were wailing on him, but I thought I'd have more time. Again, death blow resist. I feel confident that death blows won't come from bleeds, and I probably shouldn't. But damn, I'm a bit speechless, to be honest. Alright, so rooting is pretty clear cut. Got to complete 100% of room battles, so that's all fine. Can't remember for the life of me what that. It's like a 50-50 chance of doing something. Let's just get into the first battle. Go Thrall, Piranha, and a Tidemaster. These are more the kind of mobs I'm used to seeing. Let's give that, well, Thrall or what foring. If we can land a hit, Stress Wave goes down on the Leper for 17 damage and a bit of torch light reduction. Let's get our riposte going. I miss ripostes. My last playthrough, I was all riposte all the time, and that isn't how I've played things through this time around, and I miss it. So, yeah, let's sniper shot, blind fire. That doesn't do anything. Alright, let's hope for a kill on that Thrall. Nope, not good enough. 22 damage. That's not too bad though. Seaward Slash goes down the front rank. Great return of damage on the riposte. Gargling Grab as well. 9 and dodge. That's okay. We'll need to get a heal going on poor Zachary. Not going to do it with the Arbalist though. We're trying to blind fire if we can. Alright, well, at least that's that Tidemaster gone. We'll have to kill that Thrall some other way. Weirder construction on the front ranks. Up by 4. That's not amazing. Point blank shot though does take out that Thrall, fortunately. And just the Piranha to worry about. Seaward Slash again. Really likes that, but it's a dodge back and forth. Boom. Done and done. Alright, that's not a bad start. Pick up some portraits, which I can definitely make use of.
But a victory nonetheless.
Torch up and carry on. No trap seen for a while. It's pretty clear routing, just a curio and an obstacle for us to counteract. And we have shovels to take care of that, so there should be no problem. I'm trying not to be salty. I'm sorry for like yelling and screaming before about it as well, but yeah, I did not see that death coming. I got whoa!
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
That's a pretty decent haul of loot. Not that I'm going to use most of that stuff, but happy to.
Mariner, another misfortune.
I'm always happy to get a decent spread of treasure on a short dungeon. Okay, let's check here. We have some heirlooms. Not too shabby. Always use more heirlooms. Loot. Okay, gold and a key.
Measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Unseen trap. That dodge debuff I'm not going to accept. Gonna get rid of that if we can. Might have combat here. The answer is no. No scouting either, so let's just press on. Loot. Okay, more anti-venom. That's gonna be incredibly useful. More heirlooms as well.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, I'd rather the heirlooms to a crummy plague doctor trinket. What do we have here? Okay, it's a battle. Bloodletter, Fusilier, and a Cutthroat. Not too shabby. Let's open things up with a heal. Yeah, let's open things up with a heal. Up by 19, topped off nicely. That's going to make us a lot more survivable. Chop in the front ranks, 30 damage. Not too shabby at all there. Let's get a riposte active as well. Alright, definitely going to be focusing down on that Bloodletter for an opening shot. Did not bring the right abilities, I don't think. No, I did not. Could drop a mark, but there's just no point because it will be dead too quickly. Blanket Fire goes down. Epic spread of damage, to be honest, but we get a really tough riposte there. Shank goes down, and we're back to needing to desperately heal Zachary. Punishment on Bohan the Arbalist, and a bleed to boot, which might be a concern, but for the moment it's all about the kill, really. Just need to take out that Bloodletter as quickly as possible. Gonna drop a Weird Reconstruction right here, up by 7. Gonna have to live with that. It's acceptable. Point blank shot. There's the kill, and big guy is out of action. Blanket Fire goes down yet again. Everyone dodges, and so does everyone else. Shank goes down. It's a dodge, fortunately, so less to be concerned about there. Yeah, let's take care of that corpse. There we go. Fusilier will be less useful now. Riposte to take him out and deny him a turn. Done. 32, 35, right. Heal right here, up by 13, and hopefully no additional bleed. Nope, that's going to make us a lot more survivable. Blind Fire is a perfectly adequate choice, but so is a focused heal, up by 4. Every little bit counts, and his healing will be enhanced for the cultist as well. 9 and 6 damage taken. Pretty healthy there. Probably get a kill here though, regardless. Let's just make it happen. Done. Alright, is there anything I want to be throwing out? Well, I mean, that anti-venom isn't going to be doing me an amazing amount of good. And yeah, everything else is fine. Do we get a scout in? We do not. Let's reset back to first positions. And let's open up that heirloom chest to see what it has in store for us. Gold and citrine. Do not really care. Let's go north and then go west. Hunger check. That's fine. We'll torch up. We'll also top off the life. A couple of people, because I'm not expecting much more than... Oh, it's a dodge. It's a dodge. No consequences. I don't experience consequences for my actions until I do, and then I get salty about things and quietly complain to myself inside of my mind. Extra gold. Not necessary at all. I had bandages I could have used. I completely forgot about those. That was very foolish of me. And we have an Uka Savage and 2 Tidemasters to worry about here. Stress Wave goes down, 3 damage taken, and 14 stress goes up. This time on the Leper, 1 damage taken, and 17 stress. I need to do something about this unpleasant person. A mark is definitely going to be useful, but his protection is going to be unchanged, unfortunately. We're just increasing our chance for a crit. Your mark just reduces dodge as well. Let's get a sniper shot going and just try and get as much damage as we can. That's a pretty robust opening hit. Duelist Advance is not going to do a lot of damage, but every little bit counts. Yeah, every little bit counts with these savages. I hate giant crabs so damn much. Yeah, wrong position to intimidate him. We'll see how that goes for another round. Meantime, 14 damage isn't a bad spread there. 42 HP left. Arterial Pinch, 1 damage, and nothing back. And no bleed, thank goodness, because those bleeds are insane. But fortunately, I do have... Oh, that's what you need, more damage, accuracy, and crit. Thanks, guys. Alright, Sacrificial Stab. Let's do it. Every little bit of damage helps. 32 HP left on that chappy. Stress wave goes down to the back ranks. It's a dodge, very fortunately. I'm so glad I have bandages though, because oh my god, it'd be nasty otherwise. 24 damage crit once again. The obelisk just delivers and delivers and delivers, and the giant crab is gone, and I can start to be a little bit more at ease. Let's get those Tide Masters in range for the leper and his epic smacks to the face. Call the Deep, that's fine, you can make him do more damage. He'll probably drop Call the Deep back on you as well. Not that I particularly care. Nope, it's a ceremonial cut. 7 damage taken, 12 damage returned, and that's not a bad round through. Not quite a kill, unfortunately, on that Tide Master. We can finish him up with the leper. In the meantime, I will invest the round in a weird reconstruction on Zachary. And I think a blind fire is a perfectly adequate decision. Yep, well, it's completely fine. Chop, chop. Dig, dig. Nicely done. Just the one Tide Master left to go. Stress wave goes down to the back 2 ranks, and 3-in-1 damage as well as about 15. Yep, about 14 stress on both. Fine by me. Blind fire once again. Boom shakalaka, 2 HP left, and this should be relatively straightforward to finish up. What I will do though is invest the round in healing, if I may, and open vein for the kill. Nice. It's extra torch, extra bit of gold.
So clearly in view.
Scouting, if you reveal an obstacle, I will...
Trick of the light.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll drop that shovel then and make up for its cost. Food. It's just curios. We may as well just pick that up for the sake of the treasure. That's done. Dungeon is complete. Let's return back to Hamlet and take stock of our winnings. That is more like it. You know, maintaining control of the battlefield, not dying, 15k in gold as the accrued money reward, 8 crests, 6 deeds, 4 portraits, and 4 busts. That will all come in handy as things progress through. In the meantime, Benel picks up Gambler and Cove Explorer, which I do not mind at all. Monty is Irrepressible, which is okay. Ruins Phobe, Bulimic, and Ruins Tactician places Manslayer. Quite a few things to clean up and address. But again, I'll probably do all that in... Well, we can take care of that now. The episode's running a little bit short. And quite a few of you guys like seeing the back of House faffing, so... Oh, that's fine. No random events, which works out a treat for me. Gambler, I'm not too worried about. Who was it that was rocking something nasty? Monty. Nope, not Monty. Bosk is stressed. Castellon, Buhun, Bulimic, Ruins Phobe. You know, honestly... Healing while camping is less of a focus for me than stress. So let's take care of that if we can. Who else do we have that's rocking some nasty stuff? We may as well start correcting our lobies, because we're probably going to take some casualties that are going to necessitate us bringing people up in the... Necromania is the most annoying, probably. Winded is also aggravating. Let's take care of that. Done. Done and done. That's all the healing I'm going to get. No one is rocking any diseases that I can address. And let's have a quick check to see if there's no one in the stagecoach that's particularly worthwhile. We are so close to unlocking the next district. In fact, I think I might just take the shortcut for it. Again, nowhere near the House of the Yellow Hand, which is going to be very, very handy. But the Altar of Light, you know, we can just trade a few crests and get the extra, yeah, the extra 2 deeds that we need. Done. Let's build a district. It's about time. It's been a while between them. Boom. Yes. Plus 10% stun resist and plus 10% healing skills on Crusaders, Vestals, and Flagellants. Not too shabby at all. Next step for us is 110 deeds for the Anthenaeum, 100 portraits, which we're quite close to for the House of the Yellow Hand, and then an absurd amount of crests for the Red Hook, which has no purpose at all beyond proclaiming our superiority in all things. Not quite enough busts for our upgrade to the Abbey on the Cloister. I like to do these things in serial chains, but I think I'll probably focus on the Penance Hall in the next group up. In the meantime, I think it's time to call time on this episode, because it's been weird. It's been really weird. This is not the way I love to play combat. I do not love taking casualties. I feel kind of out of control. Like, I've lost whatever mojo I had going, and the Darkest Dungeon has become this game which is just ludicrously punishing and takes lives and laughs at me. Any case, hope you enjoyed watching the episode. As always, my name is Ardoom. If you want to catch up on the playlist, if you're a new arrival, feel free to click the button on the screen there. Also, if you're new, really love you to hit the subscribe button. For all of my existing subscribers, hit that like button, drop me a comment, tell me how you think I'm going. Commiserate with the death of Murdak, which was probably deserved, to be entirely honest. And again, I will catch you all next time.